Hey guys, it's me, Brian from Echo1 USA, and in this video I'm going to show you how to fix and tighten your charging handle, which affects your dust cover. Say if you're pulling it back and you can't open it, first you can try pull back and to the left just a little, let go, and that should bump this and open. But let me go ahead and show you little tricks and how to fix this issue. So if you're pulling back your charging handle and it's not opening, first what you can do is you can use a sharp or very thin instrument. I'm using a razor blade, and basically you want to press on a little tab. So what I'm going to do is basically press down in the center. If you look, you're going to see like a little indentation on the middle part. Press down and kind of pop up. Basically I'm just pressing on this little part here. It's spring loaded, a plastic little nub. We do have spares of these on Echo1 Part Shop, and they're pretty affordable. And say if this is not springy, that could be the issue too. What we want to do is add a little bit of silicone oil, just spray it on there, and that should be fine. And then just kind of work it in. But say if this is springy and it's oiled and it's still not working, then this moving part right here, the part that interacts and hits this, then maybe that is too loose, which is most of the time, or it's maybe out of place. So let me go ahead and show you how to tighten that and secure it. And remember, when you close this, don't slam it, because if this part doesn't move fast enough, it can break off if you slam it, because you have plastic versus metal. Plastic's going to lose. For the metal body, I'm just taking off the front body screw. And I will show how to fix on the plastic body as well. Okay, I already unplugged the wires. There's other videos as well to show how to do that. If you look on the inside, you can see how it works. Pull it, just pull like so, and it hits it and opens. Now sometimes you're going to notice that when you pull it back it doesn't do anything, but when you let it go, it springs forward. Because if you pull back at an angle, because there's a slight wiggle, you might avoid it. So usually when you let it go, it goes straight forward and not at an angle. So let me go ahead and take this off. Just use Phillips, take off that one screw, slide this out. We do have this as a spare unit on the Echo1 Part Shop as well. And basically you want to tighten this screw. Just tighten it up. And another trick, if you really want to make it secure, you can heat it up just a little. Just a little. Don't burn it or anything. Heat it up just a little, and you can bend it just slightly. Not too much, otherwise it's going to be off. What I did is I used the lighter, and I kind of heated up the plastic just a little. Not enough to actually bubble it or anything, and bent it just slightly. Like if you compare to like a straight edge, it's barely bent. Any more, you know, it won't work correctly. It'll get caught on everything. But this is another trick. If you don't tighten the screw, you can bend it just a little, and that'll work fine. And to put it back, recommend like put a little bit of grease or something to hold the screw so it doesn't fall. Or if you have like a magnet tip, that's okay. And kind of hold on to that spring like so, and like that. Tighten it down. Kind of want to hold the spring so it's in a line. You don't want to kind of twist or anything. And now when you notice, no matter how you wiggle it, it's basically always touching the side. So that's good. So for the metal body, real quick, you can do that. And let me do the plastic body real quick so I can show you guys. Okay, now for the plastic body, what I'm going to do is take out the rear body pin, pivot up like so. Take out the front pin. It's already wired to the rear. And put the lower aside. Don't really need that now. Take the hop-up unit out. Just slide it out. Put that aside. And similar, but a little different. So the plastic one, there is less wiggle. So it's going to be a little easier to work with. And you notice for the plastic body, you do have a fake bolt. Doesn't really do anything. It just looks cool. Okay, now to take this out, you first want to look at how it is a little different than the metal body. you have a hook, plastic hook up front, not a regular screw or anything. So you can easily unhook it by, well, basically have a hook facing this way and the rod. You basically want to slide it forward and then it'll jump back. So I'm just going to use a pin, pull forward a little, and bam, comes off. And you can pull back a little, but then you're going to notice the fake bolt plate is held in place. So what you want to do is kind of press on either side, like to hold it, press down, and kind of wiggle it. Okay, got it off. Basically, you have a plastic tray here that holds onto this lip right here. And basically like that. Okay, now to put this back in, like after you tighten it or bend this a little, depending on what you need to do, or replace the entire unit, which we have on Echo1 Part Shop, I'm going to go ahead and put this back on. This little hook is very troublesome. It will fall off and slide and just give you a bad headache on how to put this back in. But this is a little trick that I do. Basically put the charging handle all the way forward. I'm holding on to the end. I don't have this in. And you can use a hook or a flathead. I use the flathead, and this will take several attempts, so just be patient. And what I do is kind of hold on to it and use a finger and kind of press down, and good. And it's almost, there we go. Basically kind of pull forward and drop it down into the hook area, and that's how you do it. So now it's held in place. And to put this back in, kind of press in like this, and you're going to notice, okay, you can slide it back, but it's not held in here with the lip. What you want to do is press down a little more here, clip, and just kind of wiggle it, and you're going to notice that it's not able to come out. Okay, close this down. Okay, and it's held in place by the outside of the gearbox. So remember, we have the spare latch and the charging handle on the part shop. This has been Brian from Echo1 USA. Thanks for watching.